Yo, it has been a lot of stuff going on, yo. And I'm not even talking about like not even like new. I'm talking about just straight gamer news, dude. It is wow, yo, like for real. I woke up, looked on YouTube, and next thing you know, on the feed, there's some sort of like group out there that is like on the back end that's messing up games for folks, man, and just doing all this extra edit in the background and just taking away from the players, man. I another thing popped up about the Switch emulation got shut down. I think there's two of them if I'm not mistaken, but one of them got shut down, which on the other end is just making bad for Citra. It's wild, Joe. Like for real, I'm really hoping that we can fix all this. I just really hope that all this situation get fixed. But it's really taking it away from gamers, man, and especially like nostalgia heads that or even people that's like just the community of it, for preserving games. It's sad, yo. It is. But let me get into this, yo. We got the RGB10 Max 3. Finally got it in. There was a game that I really wanted to play on this. When I seen it, because when I saw like videos of it, now there's specs and everything else that's out there, of course. But me, I just how I get down. I just want to open this thing up and play some games. I know exactly the chipset, so like I know how strong this thing is, and what can it play up to. So I'm not gonna dig into it too much. I already know, but just from the feel of this thing, it feels just like a toy. Literally, it is super light. It feels like a toy, and it's got all the good stuff on it. It's got the HDMI and for you to put it on screen. It's got the two slots for the SD cards. It's got two USB Type C's. It feels good. Don't get me wrong. Got the 16 gig SD card starting off right there. So let's dig into this. Let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. All right, I'm gonna try to cheer myself up as much as possible. I just feel that I understand about Switch. That is bad. It is all bad. But Citra, come on, we really don't have like a outlet for 3DS or DS games. I'm sorry, just 3DS games, because we ain't getting nothing else out there for that no more. And there's some great titles out there. And I just like, dang, man. Unless that they go ahead and they come out with some sort of new new device for that. That's just, oh man, that's just wild, man. I'm trying not to dig into it, but it does get me. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing on, and then I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm waiting. Okay. All right. I'm ready. All right. At least this thing is coming on. I'm ready to play some games. I'm ready to just get that. Are you serious? Are you serious? This thing is not even working. This is not even working. Okay, so for me, just I guess this video is gonna have to turn into something else, because now I just got this thing, and you saw the little micro SD card is in there. That's the stock one that's in here, and nothing's coming up. Black screen. So I know that this thing works. So I know this thing works. So I'm thinking that this SD card is corrupted. So I guess what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get a few things, and let me look around for some SD cards, because I know I got a couple of them laying around here somewhere where I can actually use, because I do have bigger ones that I usually like been upgrading, but this is bad. Okay, so all right, obviously this is not even working. So this is I'm just gonna try to shut this thing off. And let me see, hold on to it. Okay, so we're gonna take out this SD card. That's what we're gonna start doing. So we're gonna get started with that and take the SD card out. That seemed like that's the bad one that came with it. And I didn't even get the one that has the games on it. So, all right, so we're gonna get a card reader, and I know I got like a couple of micro SD cards. Okay, so this one's right here. I think this one. So I found one, and I'm glad it's a SanDisk. So this is a good name brand, very good name brand. 32. Since I'm doing that, I might as well get one for my games too. So I got another one, another little one right here. So this is 60, and that's like totally enough. That's enough games to put up on there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna hop on the computer and we're gonna get going. All right, so I already got Etcher right here, so I'm quite sure that I'm gonna have to flash the SD card, and we're gonna go ahead and get online. And this is just in case if you get one and you have problems. So this is the reason why I'm doing this. So we're gonna go. See, there's all types of other downloads, but no, we're gonna go right to GitHub. We're gonna go right to it, and there's two types, because there's one, if I'm not mistaken, there's the Max, the Pro, but that's not the one that's gonna work. You have to go here. There's like I guess there's like an older version of it that they're using on this particular device. So we're gonna click on that. So we're gonna click on. Then we're gonna scroll down. Okay, and we're gonna look for that. We're gonna look for that RGB. And look, we have the original, we have the one that we're using right now. So that's the one we're gonna take. So I'm gonna do that, flash this card. I'm gonna set this whole thing up and everything using Etcher, and then I'm gonna pop this thing back in and see what happens. Hopefully I shouldn't have to go ahead and call powkiddy about this, or or hit them up or email or whatever about this. That's the best thing about these things, because if a device doesn't work, chances are it's mostly those little SD cards. So I'm just gonna turn this thing on, give it a bit, and hopefully we're gonna get a little bit better. All right, so everything's looking like it's coming up, but we haven't got to the real deal yet. So let's see what happens. Let's install. We're waiting. Oh, there we go. So at least that we know that we got it working now. So this is a good thing. So now there's nothing on here, because when I ordered mine, I just ordered mine just bare, because I just usually put my own games on them anyway, and I'm good, and I don't need too much. So I'm gonna pop another SD card up in here. We're gonna go ahead and reset it so it can read the ROMs that I put up on here. Okay. And what you have to do, before you do that, you have to build your game list. So go to your settings, and then you got to go ahead and create your folders, and then you're going to reset it. Then after that, I goes back and I put my games on here, and then I come back and start, and then I should be good at that point. So look, now I got a couple of systems on here, and this is perfect. This is perfect. But for right now, let me try something stronger just to see if it's gonna work. We're gonna try PSP. Remember, I'm just testing this out. I even put the frame counter, which I don't even do. But look at this. Yeah. So that way we know that this thing is not strong enough for like for certain things, and at least you guys can see. Now, I didn't do any settings. This is just straight, just open everything up, popping this game up in there, and just turning it on. So I'm quite sure there might be some settings that might work, but this is just cool enough for me for like, see, I'm playing like the Atari Lynx, and this is straight for me. I like this. This is real chill. I like the screen. The screen is nice and bright. It's really cool. It ain't like super bright. It's really nice and relaxing, and that's what I like. So I like, and it's simple. And this particular console didn't cost that much. It's really cool. Look, playing my TurboGrafx 16, and just enjoying some classic games. Look at this. Now, this is the game I've been wanting to play, some pro wrestling. That's the game I was like really looking for when I wanted to play it, but I'm gonna play it a little bit later. I still want to show you guys a couple of things. And look, this right here, Game Boy Advance, looking amazing on here. On a handheld like this is perfect for like Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance will work like, oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Look at that. It's just the colors just bounce. Way better than the struggle that we used to do when we used to play Game Boy Advance. For real, and enjoy it. But before I even like end this off, I wanted to kind of show you guys something else I end up ordering. I just thought that was just kind of cool. So okay, right here. Now I end up ordering like one of these things for the 3DS, and it's got like a grip of games on it. So I was like, oh snap! Well, let me just pull out my 3DS. I mean, game preservation. Let's get down. And because sometimes like play some real games, you want to play it on that DS, and that's just and yeah, and I still enjoy my old consoles and handhelds. I mean, for real, the colors is still just works good and everything, and so many games. And they have like different subjects for like Nintendo, Super. It's even Atari up on here. Like, there's like a grip of games, dude, and they look good. Look, and it looks amazing. And it's still these old school DSs is amazing. With Citra gone, man, we gotta we gotta get these games, dude. But that's all I'm gonna be yapping about. I know that I probably, just like I said, I repeat myself, but I still like this handheld. This handheld is really nice and I enjoy it. I hope you guys, just in case you guys have a problem, I was able to give you guys some tips to get your things up, to get your console up. If you got this, if you have any problems, let me know. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for chilling back, and if you made it this far, I do appreciate it. I'm really sad about these things happening with us, with the gamers and this just nostalgia community. This is bad. All right, you guys, and from Gamer to Gamer, thanks for watching.